Pinocchio, A True Story. Probably one of the best movies you will ever see. And
It was horrible, dude. I don't even know how it even got on Pluto. The best Pinocchio movie there ever was.
don't watch it.
It's it
5 out of 5 stars.
10 out of 10. The fucking movie is horrible.
This is the worst fucking I've ever seen.
Definitely recommend to a friend.
If you really want to piss them off, if you really want to trick a friend and get them really mad, suggest this movie.
There you go. Now, what should we name you? Maybe Leonardo. No, he'd grow up to be a turtle who only cares about pizza. I don't believe my eyes. Your name will be Pinocchio.
Father, when can I leave to be on my own? I've got the whole world to see.
You are too special, Pinocchio. The world is full of people who could harm you.
Pinocchio, A True Story.
Will, we watched this movie for one reason. One, we were talking about legendary Pauly Shore days, Biodome. You know, like back when Pauly Shore killed it, dude. You know, Encino Man.
Encino Man.
Like, dude, yeah, what was the one where he went to a farm? He was like a college kid and went to a farm.
That was
That was another great movie. And
oh my god. Son-in-law.
Son-in-law. I couldn't remember it. So, into the army or some shit.
in the army now.
It's in the army.
Oh my god.
Great movies. Amazing great movies. But unforgettable. So first off, we love Pauly Shore. I want to stress that more than anything. Holy shit. Oh, my cheeks. Dude, we haven't even started. we haven't even started.
Alright, yeah, Pauly Shore's the shit, bro.
Fuck, dude. Shit. I'm gonna pass out. Okay. All right. Oh my god. The best part of this movie is Pauly Shore. I think.
Alright. Yes, Pauly Shore is the best part of this movie because everybody else sucks. But to be honest, man, even he sucks in this movie, bro. This fucking movie is horrible.
This is the worst fucking I've ever seen. Dude, I got anxiety watching it. I didn't want to, like, 40 minutes in, I was like, how much longer is left? And I checked, I was like, an hour and 10 left?
It's a fucking hour and 50 minutes long. Dude, how do you make a movie this bad that long?
Dude, it's like watching VeggieTales in Pinocchio form. Like, it's obviously directed at children, but all it's going to do is really confuse some kids growing up. Because there's going to be two types of kids at school. There's going to be one kid that knows, you know, the real Pinocchio story, and he's going to be like, yeah, Pinocchio, yeah, I love that movie. You know, a cricket helped guide him and make the right moral choices. And then another kid's going to be like, what a fucking cricket? It was a horse. No, dude, it's Jiminy Cricket. It's Jiminy Cricket. No, it's Tybalt. It's a horse. Do you not know your animals? It's gonna.
This movie, bro, is like somebody took the original and just changed up everything.
Dude, they
And
took
made
the
it-
plot and then threw everything in around the plot. Like this, oh my God, it's a very complex movie for a child. That's why it's really hard understanding it because there's like 5 or 6 side quests. There's like
Yeah.
there's a detective finding a daughter. You know, dude, there's a moment where Pinocchio completely disowns Geppetto. He's like, "Hey, fuck you,
That's my dad.
Tybalt. You be my dad. Fuck Geppetto." You know,
As soon as we see the world, and we make some money at least. But for now, since you're my talent agent, you can take his place.
What? You want me to be your father? Well, this is somewhat unexpected.
you know, I'm gonna be a star.
Star.
I'm gonna be a star. Come on, be my dad.
I'm made out of high quality materials.
I can't get hurt. I'm made out of high quality materials. And then he dies. But all right.
Comes back to life as a real boy.
Oh, dude. So there was, not only is it VeggieTales animation that makes it really hard to get through, but there's really, really bad voiceovers. And I mean,
they don't even go with the characters. It's
like,
it's like
you can tell that they had the animation for a Pinocchio, and then they just like tried to voice in the story. That's what it looked like. Because there's parts where like the people are talking, and he's like, a handkerchief. And it's like, I could tell that's not what he was meant to say. Or at least, or the animation didn't even line up with his lips. Or better yet, didn't even move at times.
Good job, Tybalt! And again! Now let's try
There's no soul in the voice acting. There's very minimal soul by Pauly. It's like day one Pauly Shore showed up and it was great. And those are all the best moments are when Dad, I want to move out and see the world on my own. I got a whole world to see. Or what's a better line of it? There's these random times where he gives it the skidee, skidee, skidee.
skidee, 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 skidee.
Just flies out a window and just dips. There's like
Your own home should never feel like a prison. You can go.
Thank you, Daddy. I knew you wouldn't say no. Let's go, Tybalt! Great adventures await!
See you later, my dear Geppetto!
Just be careful, my son.
and just dips. There's like these moments where Pauly Shore brings this energy and you're like, this is gonna be great. And then like 5 minutes later, there's no Pauly Shore energy. It's just like, oh God. It's a pain to get through. It hurt. It hurt to watch.
Dude, I was about the same amount as you, dude, and I was like, when the fuck is this gonna be?
When is it gonna be over? And actually, you told me something that really made me laugh. You were like, I wouldn't even let my kid watch this.
Yeah.
So like, and that's the thing. There's a cat running around shooting shit. This is obviously a kids movie. It looks like VeggieTales. Who's this for? What's the demographic here? There's like a scene where like he's going to catch the runaway horse and he's like about to fall off and he's like and you're like, what the fuck are you doing, Pauly Shore? What the fuck is that? What? Dude, Pinocchio's an adrenaline junkie because that shit was getting him off. He was like, huh?
Turn left! Left it! Yeah. I got you! Horsey, watch it! Go left, go left! Close call, close call! Stop!
That's the craziest thing is, yeah, he made a horse his dad. What else does it completely, well, one besides Tybalt being a horse and not a cricket named Jiminy. He's a fairly tall Pinocchio. The wood quality on it looks terrible. Hey, man, you got a message?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The fuck are you doing?
I was staring at my broken fingernail.
I'm sorry. Just me describing the movie made him bored.
Dude, it's so fucking bad, bro.
He can't even pay attention for this podcast because he's having PTSD and he's getting fucking bored.
Dude, the movie is it's got a 3.7 on IMDb.
And that's too many. That's
too high.
It should be a 1.5. Like, I'll give it. There's the. When am I gonna go on my own?
Dude,
I'll give that. That's the 1 star. Okay, because this isn't Pauly Shore playing Pinocchio. This is Pinocchio playing Pauly Shore. Oh, dude, the crowd when they were performing is like 2 people. Good job. Give us our money back.
Marksman.
I want my money back. I've seen this before.
Money back. Give us our money back. Give us our money back. It's like and there's like one chick and another guy, and they're doing the same voice over and over. It's absolutely painful. So I have a lead-in. What's your favorite part of Pinocchio, A True Story?
Dude, I don't have a favorite part.
Not even the skiddy, 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 skiddy.
A funny part, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite, dude. Like in the movie, I have no favorite parts of the movie. There is some funny moments though where I'm.
You
like,
have to pick a moment, dude. You have to pick one moment that, like, this is the
skiddy. That's probably one of the funniest moments where he's going out the
window. He went out a window.
Yeah, the window.
Or at the very end, the horse jumps through a ring of fire, or like 7 of them. And if you watch it, like, that horse is getting burned alive. He's like he's like right here, and the fire's like there. And you're like, wow, Tybalt's getting singed. But no, that's about it. My favorite was the end when it was all over. But
dude, best part of the movie right there. To say you made it through the movie is an accomplishment. Dude.
We both sat through the entire thing. We did it so you wouldn't have to.
Yeah, don't watch this shit, dude.
Never.
As much as I would love for you to support Pauly, I fuck all the other guys.
That's why we were laughing so hard. Is because we really watched this because we were like, dude, fucking, we love Pauly Shore. And then we watched this.
One of the first movies he's come out with. He's done a lot of voiceovers over the years, but I mean, this was his most recent thing, you know. So we decided to give it a shot, dude, and it was utter garbage.
Look, I'm gonna be real. I heard of the other Pinocchios, Guillermo del Toro's, and then Disney's.
That's gonna be a good movie. That's a good movie.
So, and then there was Disney's. I didn't even know about this one until we were talking about Pauly Shore, and I looked up Pauly Shore, and I found this. I was like, dude, there's a 3rd Pinocchio that came out this year.
At the same time Gilmer's came out and the Disney one came out.
Dude, I can't.
That's trash.
It's the worst Pinocchio ever of all time.
I did hear that it was a Russian version, and then they kind of like voiced it over. So.
That makes sense because I remember what I was saying. I was like, it sounds like they're making up lines. It was an obvious trick. Somebody's gonna go there and they're gonna see Pinocchio. Oh my god, that new Pinocchio! They're gonna watch it, and like I said, there's gonna be kids who go to school and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, Pinocchio, Tybalt." And they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck's Tybalt? The horse?" And they're like, "I don't remember a horse."
Talking about Tybalt, and they're gonna start thinking about fucking Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, someone's dad's gonna be like, "I'm pretty sure there's Romeo and Juliet." It's like, no, it's Pinocchio. His nose grows when he lies. No.
What does happen when he lies in that?
Nothing. Because he doesn't lie. He's already perfect. Yeah. But that's the best part. Is like he doesn't get. Like Tybalt's like, "What about your dad?" And he's like, "I don't need a dad. You'll be my dad." And it's like, this dude's fucking nuts. Pinocchio's nuts.
Psychotic Pinocchio, bro.
Dude, I wouldn't want anything. And the first girl he ran into, he fell in love with. It's the first girl he walked into. Yeah, and the horse was rude as fuck to the fairy. You can't help us? Well, fuck you. Like, I was like, what? Yeah. Dude, what the fuck? And he, like, mean mugged her. He was like, she's a fairy. What are you... Whatever, okay. Yeah, so dude,
Don't watch it.
don't watch
Don't
it.
watch it.
We watched it.
It's-
We watched
it. We instantly regret
which,
it.
by the way, not only do I want to say it was an hour and 50 minutes, it was more like 2.5 hours because I kept getting SpongeBob commercials. Because the only place to watch this is
It's
Pluto.
fucking
Pluto
Yeah.
TV. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't watch that movie, man.
Don't watch it at
Do
all.
yourself a favor. Do your children a favor.
Don't let them watch
Do
it.
not let them watch this, dude. It's gonna. If
You-
if your kid's got an IQ of 0 and you're trying to get it up, it's gonna stay 0.
Yeah. All it's going
Nothing
to do is teach your kid to grab guns and shoot them at everything. The voiceovers, not only were the voice actors very bland, the voiceover quality was ass.
Yeah,
It
it
was-
wasn't.
The animation was VeggieTales. The only redeeming factor is that you do sometimes hear Pauly Shore do some ridiculous shit, but you have to wade through an hour and a half of bullshit just to get a line.
It's like 30 minutes line, 40 minutes
Line.
movie.
That's it. That's it. It's a wrap.
This movie, bro. All right. It's not worth watching.
Don't watch it.
It's.
If you're still watching this, you
this-
should be bored.
Yes, this movie, bro, is what we would call a forgettable film. It's something that you haven't heard about, and if you haven't
No.
heard about it and you watch it, you're never gonna want to watch it again.
I'm going to disagree. I say it's a completely non-forgettable film because how bad it is. It's so bad that you will not forget to never watch it again.
That's true. You will not forget to never watch it.
You will see that shit and go, no.
I'm
No.
gonna never watch this shit again.
You will, and you will always remember. Pinocchio True Story is the worst Pinocchio. And
It was horrible, dude. I don't even know how it even got on Pluto. Like, under the kids section.
because all those, dude, it was obviously like, hey, look, let's just revoice this and grab some money off it. And they did. Pluto bought it. Fucking idiots. But, oh my God. You're right. It's even low for Pluto. They should have put that shit on YouTube. We did a college kids. We did a project with Pauly Shore. Pinocchio. Like, oh, it was a project for school. That makes sense.
Yeah,
'Cause that's what it looks like.
Because that's what it looks.
Yeah, it looked like a project for school.
Yeah, it's not worth.
It's an hour and 50 minutes of a project for school.
It's utter shit. It's bad. Pretty fucking bad.
Well,
I don't have anything else to say about this film.
I was gonna say any ending remarks.
Like,
Well,
other
I guess
than don't watch it. Do your kids a favor. Don't watch it. If
Don't
you
let
get
them
the
watch it.
motherfucker For Christmas, throw that bitch away or return it. Do not go out and buy it. And if it's on a platform, give it a thumbs fucking down.
I
Because
don't
this
know how it has
movie-
3.7. I don't.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck gave it a 3.7, bro? Like,
No, I'm yawning because we're talking about it. I'm gonna fall asleep because we're.
don't watch this movie.
Don't watch it.
Don't watch this movie, man. Trust me, it's like you watch
Actually,
this movie,
no.
it's gonna continue to go around.
Watch this movie for the first 2.5 minutes, then turn it off. It's what you're looking for. You want Pinocchio talking like Pauly Shore? The first 2.5 minutes, you get the best quality, and then it's gone. Like I said, it sounds like he had his first coffee of the day, came in, did his first 2 lines, like, yeah, this is great, and then he got really tired for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, he was smoking
Dude, yeah.
while doing this shit. He was totally like out of it. Might have had a couple Long Island iced teas and some Mai Tais, but he was fucked.
I mean,
Like you can tell, like there, like you said before, dude. There's moments where he's got like this high energy, and then the rest of it is just like dead.
it's dead.
Just dead.
And that's actually a great way to describe this movie. It is emotionless and dead. There's like it's like watching someone die. The life is just leaving the eyes of this movie. And I feel bad because I didn't mean to laugh so hard earlier, but Pauly Shore is a great.
He's great. What?
Pauly Shore is just great, dude.
Look, man. We grew up on Pauly. All right, Pauly was a household name. All right, so when we hear Pauly nowadays, you got to give the motherfucker a chance.
Spatch the weasel, bro.
He's got to spatch the weasel.
Spatch the weasel, bro.
But dude, this is. If I had to guess,
Shame on you, Pauly. Shame.
I would say Pauly was like, you know what? I need the money.
How much? $2,000?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
He was just like, fuck it. He smoked a little fuck it, drank a little fuck it, and said fuck it, and went out there and fucked it.
He fucked it. He fucked it up bad. Like 150 on the interstate while drunk, hitting a tree. That's what he did to Pinocchio.
150 on the interstate, hit a tree, ejected from the seat, through the windshield, rolled 7 times, and fell into the water.
And that water was next to it was the cabin fever water.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he got out of the water and then got
Shot himself.
Yeah, and then fell back in the water.
Revived himself and then shot himself again.
And sorry. Well,
don't watch this fucking video. Please, just heed the warning. Don't watch this